Incredible morning. Hello, 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 everyone. Guess what? It's back. It's back. Excuse me. It's back up on the website. The Creative Fabrica $60 deal is back, baby. All right. So let's head on over. Hello, 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 everyone. All righty, let me go ahead and get my share on real quick, although I'm technically live. I create the live on all the platforms, but I'm still going to share it out. Hold on one second. Okay, let's go share, write a post. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom. All righty. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me set up this TikTok video real quick. Let me set this up. All right, there we go. All right. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? If you missed it on, what was day was that? Saturday? I think that was Saturday. I think so. If you missed it on Saturday, it's back. You can get access to Creative Fabrica for $60 a year. So I don't know if it's going to crash the site again, if there's going to be issues, how long this is going to last. If you end up getting it for the $9, I'm not sure if it's going to basically charge you like this amount again today, and then you still have to pay like the $9. I don't know. If you got the $1 deal, you will have to log out in order to see this banner, but it is back. All right. So hello, hello, hello. Incredible morning, everyone. Incredible morning. How are you guys doing? I'm going to break down exactly what this is. Just give me one moment. Hello, to say hello to a few folk. And incredible morning, each and every one of you guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for going live and letting us know I was able to snag the deal this time. Yay! Awesome, 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 awesome. Working and listening. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. All right. So this is for all of my creative entrepreneurs. If you're trying to start with, as you guys like to say, the craft business. So from creating shirts, tumblers, keychains, stickers, labels, calendars, print and cuts, eco solvent prints, whatever you can think of, this is a great resource for you. I have been using it for such a long time. This is not a sponsored video. Although I am an affiliate for Creative Fabrica, if you click the link in the description or in the comment sections, or if you're watching over on TikTok, you click the link that is in my bio and go to fonts, go to Creative Fabrica. I do receive a small commission for you guys using my link, but this is not a sponsored video, meaning these are all my own thoughts, views. I genuinely utilize this site all the time. I used to be one where I used to buy the bundles from every month. Like, no, literally, I would buy the bundles every single month from Hungry JPEG. Um, and that gets kind of expensive because I mean they bundle a lot for you, but they're not like, you know, $1 bundles. Like they're pretty pricey. And I used to buy those every single month until I got caught by my husband. We were in the car one day and I was about to spend, I think, like 80 or 90 bucks on some fonts. And he was like, a what? So then I found Creative Fabrica, and they have pretty much like some of the same exact fonts that you would find on some of these other sites like the Creative Marketplace, Hungry JPEG, Design Bundles, or fontbundles.net. I used to also get stuff from Mighty Deals. What is this? Creative Fabrica is the only place to get the Samantha font now. It used to be on Mighty Deals. It's no longer on Mighty Deals. So if you want that really cool fancy font, which is called Samantha font, a lot of people use it. It has tons and tons and tons of glyphs. And I actually have a great glyph guide if you're using Silhouette Studio, so that you don't have to like look at the letters and stuff like really small. I'll show you guys that also. But you can only find it on Creative Fabrica now. It's not on Mighty Deals or any of the other places anymore. And it's a really cool find, especially prepping for Christmas and things like that. Wedding invitations, all that kind of good jazz. So Creative Fabrica is the site. I'm just showing this so you guys can see the deal, because once I go over to the other one, once I'm logged in, you're not going to really be able to see see that banner part as far as what the cost is, because I already have it. So it doesn't show me the banner. I already have a subscription plan. So if you have a subscription plan already, you're going to have to log out to be able to see the banner, click upgrade now, and then log back in. Like when you're on the checkout page, you'll log back in so that it's on your account. You don't have to create a new account. All right. I have the monthly subscription, thought about canceling. I just don't use too much. Oh my gosh, Monica, why are you not using Creative Fabrica? Oh my gosh, like I literally get lost on this site. So I absolutely love it. This is a way to where you don't have to pay it monthly. It breaks down to basically $5 per month. Like if you divide the $60 by 12, it's $5 a month. So it's really worth it. So you don't even have to cancel the other one. Once you sign up for this, it will automatically cancel your monthly ones, and then you won't have to pay again until August 1st, 2023. All right. Let's see. Thank you. I saw the replay and it was over this time. I did not wait. Awesome. All right. Incredible morning, everyone. Let's see. Okay. So let's talk about if you missed my other video, we were on for a really long time. And I don't know if I think I may have deleted. Let me see if I deleted it. Okay, no. So if you were on last time, I was showing that like this part right here was done in Photoshop. I was showing you that they do have Photoshop layer styles. So if you're new to Photoshop, new to designing, it's a great way to kind of get used to doing layer styles without having to know how to do not having a full understanding of how layer styles work. And I'm one where I will go into Photoshop. I like to use it to like Photoshop, change bodies and take away blemishes and do things like that. I don't really create a lot of my layouts and designs in Photoshop. I do know how to use it because this is where I create the majority of my like banners and stuff like that. I do a lot of my work for obituaries and stuff like that in Photoshop. But for general, like I'm not say basic, but the majority of my things I don't do in Photoshop, because like for me, I'll break it down. One of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of Photoshop. I'm going to zoom out. I'm saying not a big fan, but like for designing. When you're like this, like you have to work right within your canvas, right? If I take this and I move it up, like you lose it, you don't see it. So you're kind of restricted to your canvas. Like you can make your canvas really big and then like pull a bunch of stuff in and design and do all that, but then you have to then like move it. So as you saw on my silhouette page, let's go back to this one. See, I like to design like this, and you can't do that in Photoshop. Like I'll have stuff some of everywhere, and then once I'm ready to Once I'm ready to like finalize it and save it, then I'll take it to, do I have one? So like, then I'll take it to like a page by itself, but I like to design like this. And I don't know, just me as a designer, this is just a little bit, it's better for me, in my, how I design. So I personally can't really fully commit to designing like that in Photoshop unless like I know like exactly what it is that I want to do, and I just kind of like put it on there. But usually, yeah, that don't work for me for designing things out. Now I do collages. I have a couple different like collages and like photo panels, things that I do because it is easier for me to do in here. I do like my mock-ups, like certain like real lifestyle like mock-ups. I do that because I purchased mock-up files from Yellow Pages, Yellow somebody. And so if you go to my HS Ink designs, you'll see how those shirts are. Now those things I do, in Photoshop. So I do use it. I just don't use it like to put designs together. So like I'll create things like this, but then I'll take it over to Silhouette Studio. And then like this is where I'll use it to like make a Tumblr and things like that. So this is the one that was done with the layer styles from Photoshop. And then this is the one that I did like all in Silhouette Studio. Like every part of this was done in Silhouette Studio. So it's not quite the same, but it is still a really cool effect. Like you can't do embossing in Silhouette Studio. So for certain looks, you got to go over to like Photoshop for things like that. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this is a really cool version of this as well. So Creative Fabrica has the layer style. So I was showing you guys that last time. It has overlays and stuff like that that you can pull in. So when you want, I often hear people say, well, I want to be able to create my own designs. I don't want to always have to buy elements. So little elements like this, because it's a brush, right? So someone has created a brush. You'll never get away from totally and completely like not buying things unless like you are the person that's going to like this right here is created in Photoshop where someone will create a brush, and they're going to create the brush by having like a base like what is this thing called, um a canvas or like their design page. So like that splatter is basically made up of someone going in and, okay, wait, I can't do it from here. Let's go file, new, and I'm just going to go create. Alrighty. So like here, well, let's change this color. If you were someone that wanted to people always say, okay, well, I want to create my own files, right? I want to create them myself. Well, you have to have time, like be dedicated time wise to be able to go in and like design. So something like that is created by taking your brush tool and you'll do like little things like this. You'll come back up here, you'll take your hardness up, you'll take this, take your hardness up, take your size down, and you might make another, oh wait, it's probably too small. You'll make another like that, right? And then you can go in and change the colors. So you're going to go and like create a bunch of like splatters like this. And then you can either use like the color, you can change it in your layer styles, and like make layers of each color, or you can just simply come in here and choose a different color. And then do the same thing. So you would create, like little dots and stuff, or you would take your hardness up, change the size of your brush. So this takes time. It is something that can be lucrative as far as creating files like this yourself, but most people who create these are not also making they're not also making like shirts and stuff like that. Like they'll focus on graphic designing so that they can just kind of create these. So once you go and you make the scatter of all these, you can turn it into a brush, and then somebody else, like once you make a brush, someone will purchase a brush, and then you can do things like, okay, let me see, I'm getting a wet media brush. Let's see. Do I want to do one of these? Let me see. No, let's go to special. Actually, why are my brushes not on here? I have quite a few brushes. Okay, so let's just say this one. So this one says like Kyle's splatter brushes. So you would use this and see, like you're able to brush it on. So brushes are things that you still have to pay for. So not everything you can like just create yourself, but you can then, if you don't want to take the time to go and do this like for a file, like and create that first for your design, that's where sites like Creative Fabrica come in handy, because then you're able to purchase PNG files where somebody else did all the work. So you don't have to purchase finished designs. You can purchase or download elements that allow you to customize designs yourself. And I think that's probably where the lines get a little blurry. And people's like, oh, I'm tired of buying files. I want to create my own. Well, do you have the knowledge and the skills to be able to create these elements like this yourself? Or are you going to be one where you purchase elements and you customize them and you kind of create your own layouts? That's a very big difference. Okay. I have found the answer. Thank you. I'm going to get this instead. Very good deal. Is it like forever? Yeah. So, yes, the $60 will be what it renews at every single year. So, as long as you don't cancel it, you'll be able to, it will automatically renew every year at $60. I use this site often. Yes. So if you're paying anything more than $5 right now, Shannon, click the link in my description. Go to my bio, click the link that's going to take you to my link tree. Go to Creative Fabrica. And then if you're logged in, you may not see, you may have to log out and it'll say upgrade, and you can get it for $60 for the year, which breaks down to $5 a month. Let's see. I saw something over here. Do you have to be a member? So no, you have to have an account on the site, of course, and then you just upgrade. So this is you creating your membership. So getting a subscription is you creating kind of like your membership, I guess, if that's what you mean. I had to find those blingy things you showed the other night, girl. You were rocking. I'm trying to copy and paste this video, but it's not letting me. Just hit share, or like, yeah, just hit share, and then, or you can, I'm live on Facebook. You can find the one that's on Facebook and just hit share on that one as well. I just announced it in my craft group. Thank you. All right. So let me head back over to the site and let's go through what's available on the site. So again, it's $60 a month. And I mean, not a month, $60 for the year, which breaks down to basically $5 a month. Yes, you have to pay it all up front. I don't think I've ever seen anything like Sezzle or any type of buy now, pay later type options on their website. So you won't be able to do that. So we're going to come over here. I'm already logged in. There's so many really, really cool fonts. And then there's bundles. When you have the subscription, you basically are able to freely download. If you don't want to do a subscription, they do have like, you can bundle stuff and create your own bundle. It's not going to show it to me because I'm logged in, but you definitely can create your own bundles. And I think you pay like $17. So it's like a one-time thing you can get. I forget how many it is. I have not used that one in like forever. When I first got this, I did that. And then I went for the subscription. I've never looked back. But they have, so like when I say bundles, this, even though this is a bundle, this isn't like a bundle. When I say bundle, you can get like this one, you can get everything up here for like $17 because they're normally like $5, $6. Some stuff is like $1. It's not going to really show me prices because I am subscribed to this. Here are, let me see, this is kind of like a lot of line art. So you can use these for paint party. It looks like there's a lot of kitty a lot of kitty images. So you can do like paint parties, you can make stickers, you can do a lot of stuff with these. So it's all line art in so many different ways. You can use these and just colorize them yourself. You can take these, and in Silhouette Studio, you cannot like add shadows and like highlights with brushes. But if you have like Procreate, you can basically fill it live fill with color. You can use like your pencil, and you can add shadowing to it. So there's a lot once you have the base files. Like not everyone is able to like draw and create these images like this, but you can purchase them or download them and be able to use. I actually like this one, so I'm going to download this one. I wasn't able to do the upgrade price. It's available now, so that's why I'm back live. It wasn't available yet. We basically crashed the site. They went off. They made it to where they had the $9 deal, and then this morning the $60 deal is back. Okay, that's how I made a coloring book favorite. Yes, you can use them for different coloring books, party favors, and things like that. Cards. I've done like the cards that have like the 4 crayons on it, and it's like one little image. Kind of like when you go to a restaurant, you can create those. I've done placemats and all of that with images, like coloring book images like this. All right, so stuff like this is on there. We're gonna go back. So glad that I upgraded. Now I will pay about $4.92 per month instead of $16 a month. Yay! So there's different bundle, like different font bundles that's on there. So you just do one time, it'll give you 50 fonts versus kind of like going through a couple different fonts. The one thing I also like about Creative Fabrica and any of the sites that have fonts, like other than like the font, is when you click on a font, most times it's going to give you some inspiration on layouts and ways to kind of create your files. Most people wouldn't think about like positioning of text or mixing certain text. So when you go on here, even if you're just maybe not downloading it, and you may not want like that specific one, but it gives you an idea of different layouts you can do with different fonts. That's one of the reasons why I really like to go to this site. Even if I don't download anything, if I'm in a creative block, I like to go here for inspiration, and I'll just click on especially text like font listings, and just kind of go through and just see how they have stuff set up. I actually like the way this is, like the border on here and stuff like that. When they're showing advertise, like some of these basically would be like brands, and it would be like advertising pictures. If you are someone that's building your website and you're kind of stuck on what to do and how to create those eye-catching thumbnails, you can come here for inspiration, creating mock-ups. So if you're struggling with creating your mock-ups, coming here and looking at a mock-up is just simple. Like this is technically a mock-up, it's just a digital or a picture representation of what you're going to produce. So all these little things come with it. This can easily be a post on social media. So you're mixing it with the picture, and then you're like, it's just so many ways. It really is limitless in how you can use it. So I like to come on here for inspiration a lot of the times as well, not just to download. Great resource when you are stuck. People always ask how you get over this creative block. I come over here and I just browse and look at things that are here. Even with like looking at things that have already been put together, like that will give me inspiration. Not to say that I want to take from, oh dang it, that one's gone. That was a really nice one too. I want to take from anything that someone else has done, but I like to use it for inspiration. So I'll look and see how something is laid out. What kind of fonts? They use thick fonts, thin fonts. Is it wavy? Is it stacked? Is it going across? Do they have curved text? Great inspiration. Things like this, to where you have a word that's really big in the background, and then you have a script font on top. Looking at the borders. This this is the ultimate. And I tell you, like, this is a great resource for creative entrepreneurs and those who just are in the creative space, just from the inspiration alone, not just the files. So this site is Creative Fabrica. If you go to the link in my bio, it's going to take you to my link tree. From my link tree, you can, hold on one second. I'm going to show you what my link tree looks like. So if you click the link in my bio, it's going to take you to my link tree. From my link tree, you're going to scroll down to where it says fonts, file, resources, and Creative Fabrica. It says $1 access, but if you click on there, it will just simply take you to the website. That was their old deal, was you can access it for, everything on there for $1 for the first month. And then I think it was like $19 each month or $29 each month, something like that. But now if you just click on this, it's still going to take you over to the website. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I don't know what part of my site is going to go to. So hold on. I don't know if it's going to go to the back end. Okay, no. So it does take you to this. We don't want to try that. So if it takes you here, just click on, I probably have to change this one. I'm going to go try all access for $1. But then so it'll take you to the page. Don't do the dollar thing. You have to log out and click on Creative Fabrica and it'll bring it up. So I have to go in there and change that one because I forgot that is the dollar deal one. I will go on my link tree and update that so you can just get to Creative Fabrica. Okay. So, look at all these like really cool layouts, the way they have this. This is how you get the subscription, Sandra. You click on the link in the description, you go to the site and you sign up for Creative Fabrica. This is how you get access to all of this. It is a paid service. So you're not, it's not, they do have freebies. Now, that's one thing I will say. They have a lot of freebies on the site. But you do have, like, for this deal, it's something that you're paying for. You're paying $60 for the year to have unlimited access and unlimited downloads. Okay, so this is how you get a subscription. What is the name of the program you use for mockups other than Creative Fabrica? Maybe one that looks like it's actually on someone, but without the person on the shirt. I don't really use a program. I just find images, bring them into Studio, and put my design on top. So I don't really use a program for it. Some people use Canva. Some people use Placeit. That's a website. Some people use Placeit. I don't. I just get pictures, bring it in, and then put the image on there. Will I have to cancel the other subscription? No, it will automatically cancel the other one that you already have. So let me see. Let's go messy bun. There's quite a few of them. And this is why it's so hard, right? When people say, okay, well, I want to find like the original creator and things like that, it is so hard to really find that because people will get the SVG and then they will either create PNGs where they pre-fill them in with different images and stuff like that, but you can still trace a PNG. So it's really hard to ever tell like who the originator is because one person will get the SVG. They're going to fill it in with like the headband that they like. They're going to fill the glasses in with the image, like the patterns that they like. And then they're going to basically resell it. That's, but this is a really, really popular one. And there are places on here where you can get like the SVG. So most of these are just, PNGs, but like the one that says clip art, like this one has different hair, which you can easily do with like the regular SVG, just release compound path, and then you'll have all of those openings to be able to fill it in with different colors. So then this is one that's a little bit different in how they made theirs. There's the one with the skull face. I talked about this one before. There is this style. So all of these are on here. A lot of them are PNGs, but you will find the SVGs as well. I'm going to go back up and type in Messy Bun again, because I want to come here, because that's the one I know, like looking at it, it's the one that has like, it has the hair, it has the headband, it has different face styles. Or you can choose to not do the face and then just do, well, yeah, the face outline and just do the eyebrows, the eyes, and the nose. You can put different glasses, you can put different florals in the hair. So this is someone who made it to where you can basically mix and match. So when you say, okay, well, I want to kind of create my own files, I don't want to purchase them. Well, you purchase, or if you have this subscription, you download a set like this, and then you're going to be able to mix and match it and make it however you want, and like customize it. Maybe your customer has red hair. Maybe they want a purple headband. Maybe they want colored lashes. Like, I mean, that's up to you and how you customize it. I clicked the link, but it's taking me to the five. That's what you want. $60 divided by 12 is $5 a month. And I said that in the beginning, you do have to pay for it all at one time, but it breaks down to basically $5 per month. But you have to pay the $60 up front. It's a yearly and annual subscription. It will renew automatically every year unless you cancel it. So I downloaded that one. So there's like, now they have a needlework collection. Before that, it wasn't there before. I'm not sure. It's been there for a while, but like this is where like they have embroidery. So if you're into embroidery, there are different embroidery files here, appliques and patches. Um, The gnomes are very popular, fuzzy bear, baby bears. So a lot of great resources, no matter what type of creator or crafter you are, they have a lot of resources, even down to rhinestone designs. So much nicer than the $19.99 I've been paying. Yes. Sorry, I just came in. Can you go over the new subscription again, please? So now they have it where you can, I don't even know if it's going to, okay, yeah. So now they have it where they have a promotion going on right now. They had it on the 30th as well. It kind of went away. They went to like the $9. They only had a limited amount of those. It wasn't up at all yesterday. Now this morning they have brought it back where you can get all access. It includes the discount is valid forever, so it will automatically renew at that price. So as long as you don't cancel, you're locked in. You have access to all the graphics, fonts, classes. Like it's a full all access. So if someone does a class on there, like I do plan to become a creator and do a few classes and things like that on Creative Fabrica, you have access to all of that. You have personal and commercial use for all the files that are on the site. And right now they have it to where you pay $60, it's a one time every year. And that breaks down to basically $5 a month. If you divide 60 by 12, it's $5 per month. But you don't get to pay $5 per month. You have to commit and give them their $60 up front. And then it will renew in 2023 for the same thing. Okay. Even at the $19.99 a month, it's completely worth it. So the 60 a year is absolutely amazing. Exactly. Okay, I have all access now. So should I cancel what I have and add the upgrade? So you don't have to cancel it. What you'll do is if you go to Creative Fabrica, if this banner doesn't show up for you, then log out, refresh, and hit Creative Fabrica again, like hit the Creative Fabrica here, and then you should see it. So then you'll click on the upgrade and then you'll log in. And then once you go and you pay for it, it's not going to do it like almost immediately. Like you have to give it a few minutes, but it's going to automatically cancel your previous subscription, and then this will be the active one. Okay, so just upgrade. You don't have to worry about canceling and all that stuff. Once you upgrade or once you select this subscription, it will automatically cancel whatever subscription you had before. Oh, okay, you came in afterwards. All right, cool beans. So there are like Canva's really big now, so you'll find Canva templates. There's Photoshop. I'm not sure if there's like any, you can use Photoshop layers and things like that in Affinity, but with Photoshop you can stack certain things, and in Affinity you can't. Let me see. Let me bring up I don't really use Affinity, but I do have it. Let me pull that up. So Affinity Photo. I have everything. I have Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer. I have the entire Adobe collection, but I mainly just kind of use Photoshop and Illustrator. I have Corel Draw. I want Procreate on my husband's iPad because I'm not an iPad kind of gal, an Apple kind of gal. I like my Samsung. All right, so I'm just gonna pick anyone here and create. So when you go to okay, wait, I have to remember how to do this on theirs. Effects. So like, okay, so outer shadow, the blurs, the inner glow, inner shadow, like you can only do one. So outline, it's just, oh wait, you guys can't see that on TikTok. So it's one that's like, okay, well, I got to put something on have to put something on here. All right, so let's just make a circle. Okay, so we're going to go outline, and I'm going to go like this. Opacity, I can bring that down. So you can literally do everything that you can do on Photoshop, but you can't do multiples. Whereas with Photoshop, if I go over to like, let's say here, actually, no, let's go to, I'm just going to go to my thumbnail. Okay. So if I go over here, like to my effects, right now there's like one stroke on it. You can stack strokes. I mean, you can technically kind of do it in, I think you just have to end up like putting it on a different layer, kind of like how that one style is done. And that's probably why they did their layer style that way, so that it could be used with Affinity Designer. But like here, I can hit the plus button and I can add another stroke. I can add another stroke. So they don't have to be the same. So I'll make that one bigger, and I'll just make a different color just so that you guys can see it. You can't do that with Affinity Photo. So I'll take, because I'm pretty sure that question will come up again. Can you use these with Affinity? So yes, you can, but with the layer styles, if it is made to where it has like different stack strokes on the same layer, you won't be able to utilize those. Like, but if it's the kind where the strokes or the outlines are on different layers, then you can use it. And this right here, adding a stroke, is the equivalent of adding an offset or changing your line color in stroke in Silhouette Studio. I'm not really Keisha, I'm not really showing like designing in a program. I was just showing the differences between Photoshop and Affinity. So right now, this is Photoshop, and I was just showing that in Affinity, you don't have it where you can basically stack strokes or stack certain features, certain layer styles. Because what we're talking about today is Creative Fabrica. But yesterday I showed, not yesterday, Saturday, I showed that they have layer styles on Creative Fabrica site. Like artists have gone in and they have created the layer styles for you. What the heck is going on my computer? Um, and last time someone asked, can you use those in Affinity Photo because they don't have Photoshop? And I was just explaining that yes, you can use them, but some of them are set up in a way where you're not going to get all of the features if you use it in Affinity Photo because you can't stack certain things. So is this similar to Canva? No, this is not a design. Okay. Maybe I should not go into design programs because I think I'm starting to confuse you guys. I was just trying to show from Creative Fabrica all the things that you can use. Creative Fabrica is a resource site. It is not a design software. You cannot design anything here. Here is where you would go get fonts. You would go get backgrounds. You would go get images. You'll get embroidery files, rhinestone files, different background, like digital papers, all of those different things. You get them from Creative Fabrica. They're on your computer. Now, I was trying to convey the point that you can then take these things and use them in various programs. I, for one, my main program is Silhouette Studio, but do I use Photoshop and Illustrator at times? Yes, I do. I also have Corel Draw. I have Affinity Photo and Affinity Designer. I personally do not care for their system, so I don't really use it. But I was showing because I got asked that question last time. Can you use the Photoshop layer styles in Affinity Photo? And yes, you can. However, there may be some limitations. But none of this is like Canva. Canva is a design software. Do I ever use Inkscape? Heck no. I tried it once. Inkscape is the worst, the absolute worst to me, compared to like all of them. To me, it's like when the old school saying you get what you pay for because it's free. Well, I can't say that because Silhouette Studio technically is free too, but it's not like Inkscape. But yeah, Inkscape is one that I don't get down with. Like, I just don't. I did have it. I didn't put it on this computer, but it was on my old computer. So once you become a member of Creative Fabrica, you don't have to pay for designs. No, you don't have to pay for. All you do is go through, find what you want, and then you just choose download. So I'm just gonna go to, let's just say graphics, 3D SVGs. I got mine. Thank you. You're very welcome. You don't, so this, guys, it's, you don't have, this is how you get a subscription. You don't have to already be a subscriber. This is a promotion that they are offering right now. So when you have a free account, you are upgrading to have all access. This is available to everyone. Anyone can choose this. Just go click on the link in the comment section or in the description of this video. Head over to Creative Fabrica and create your account and pay for the upgrade. So there is the link again. Okay, so on a budget, getting started, the designs from CF is good as is. So, I mean, there's ones that you can, if you want to use them as is, and then there's some where you can go in and you can customize it. So if you were to get this, like this 35 dogs, 10 cat breed bundle. So you were to download this, it comes with PNGs, JPEGs, JPEGs, SVGs, DXF, and PNGs. So you can take this and then you can customize them. So you can color them. Like, so if you have a Maltese, is it white? Is it brown? Is it black? Is it purple? Is it green? Because some people go and they will dye their doggies' ears and things like that. So you can now take this and customize it. So it's not to say that it's good as is. Now, if you can use this as is, because right now all the trend is, the paint parties. So you can take something that's a line art, you can sublimate it to canvas. um it's not going to be a vibrant press, but it's enough to where they can see the lines and then they can paint within them and around them. So that's a way of using it as is, but you can customize these things, mix and match them. Okay, wait. So I'm gonna go back. So like 3D stuff. So if you have a laser engraver, you can use that. So you can use this as an SVG file where you're gonna cut from vinyl, HTV, paper, or if you have a laser engraver, it's the same thing. Like you use vector files for laser engravers. So you want to put together some custom treat bags and stuff, or candy bags for trick or treating. They have all of these different jack-o'-lantern type faces and spooky faces. So you can use that and mix and match. There is Easter stuff. Are you a card maker? Do you make, just want things for a tumbler or a mug? You can go and fill a whole background in with orange, or put a pattern background and then put one of these faces on it. Most people don't consider, like, they don't think about that part when they say, okay, I want to create my own designs. Well, you can. It doesn't have to be exactly like someone else's designs. You go and you get something like this. Yes, you still have to pay for it or download it. And you pay for it by having the subscription, but then you make it what you want. There's how many on here? One, wait, there's what? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Different faces on here. So that's 20 different designs. Or if you were like, you and someone else purchased this, y'all can be in the same city, same town, but still don't have the same type of mug, because you might use a solid orange. They might use a different orange. You might put some shadowing on it, or you might use a background. You might use an orange wood grain and then put the face on top. So you're still creating your own designs, but you may not be able to make or know how to design these eyes and the eyebrows and the mouth. You don't have to know how to do those. You get elements and then you create your own customized version. A lot of the things on here can be found on design bundles. A lot of them are the same artists. You have to remember, this is a marketplace. So her question was, this looks better than design bundles. This is a marketplace. So some of the same artists that have their items on designbundles.net also have their items here, especially when it comes to the fonts. So it's no different. Designbundles.net. Most of those things are not from the people that work for Design Bundles that's making it. It's other artists. You can be an artist that has product on or digital downloads on Creative Fabrica, designbundles.net. They are simply marketplaces dedicated to creative files. Etsy is a marketplace that has creative files, but they're also selling finished products as well. Here, you're never going to purchase a finished product. You're just purchasing the digital aspects of it. Let's see. Custom rulers for teachers. We're about to do back to school. So you can, a set of 11. Oh, that's a pretty ornament. So these already have like the numbers and stuff on them. And this one has more of like celestial type things. This is like a pencil, and I can't tell, that's like a galaxy. So you can use this for laser engraving, but you can also use these for sublimation or create stickers and labels, paper crafting, vinyl, use it as a template to cut like actual wood, and then use these, like cut them from vinyl and then put it on your cut and painted wood. There is no limit in how you use it. Okay. Heather asked, what is this? I just joined. Good morning, Herring Company. What I'm showing now is a website called Creative Fabrica. If you click the link in my bio, it's going to take you to my link tree. It will take you over to the website. Can you go straight to their website? Yes, but if you're finding out here, it would be great if you would use the link in the script in my bio, because I will receive a small commission. I come on here and I give information freely. So a way to say thank you for that with no difference in the cost for you is to go through any links that I have on my link tree. They always support what I do here as far as giving to creators freely. But this is a website where there are a lot of great resources for creative entrepreneurs. Even if you're not one who makes shirts or makes tumblers and you're not making the end product, it's a lot of great resources that people can use just for their own business. And you don't have to be someone that's in the creative or the crafting space. But so from fonts to backgrounds to 3D files, SVGs, vector files, laser cut files, PNG images, all that. Like, what is else on here? Embroidery files, Photoshop files, overlays, Canva templates. It's like, it's crazy the amount of stuff that is on this one site. You can literally get lost on here for days. Okay. Oh, I just taught about shakers. So this is one where it's already set up. It's a carriage, but it's already set up as a shaker card. It already has all of the layers for you, and all you have to do is just cut them out and put them together. So that is pretty cool. Oh, this is a good example of, okay, something like this, you may have had to go on Etsy, right? And purchase, okay, you have a client, they have a dinosaur party, the kid's turning 2, right? So this is one where it comes in PNGs, right? Wait, no, this is layered. So numbers 1, 2, 3. I can't even tell how this one comes. But let's just say this. Oh, this is a nice one too. But let's say that this was just a PNG, right? But what if their favorite color was blue? What if their favorite color was yellow? What if they wanted different types of dinosaurs? You can, like, once you know how to put it together, you get your own like dinosaur files, which again, you still have to purchase files. It's not all put together. And then you put it together where it's customized for your clients. So don't think that you're always going to be away unless you know how to create a dinosaur from scratch. You can draw it and you can vectorize it or digitize it and make it in digital format. Unless you are able to do this, you're going to always need to purchase and or download files. But then how do you arrange it? That's where you as a designer come, like that's where your design skills come in and how you arrange it. Okay. But this is Creative Fabrica. Right now they have it with, like, before it was $29.99 a month for full access. They have like small plans and you can just, like, not be committed to a subscription. You can bundle up. You get like 17 files for like $10. I forget what it is, but you can do it that way, or you can buy the files individually. But if you want to do a subscription, they've had, like, before they had like monthly ones. This is a promotion that they're running right now. I don't know how long it's going to last. If you're watching this video in the future, if you watch my video I did on the 30th, this deal may not be available. This is not their everyday pricing for this. This is a promotional deal right now. And they are offering you full access for $60. If you divide that by 12, that breaks down to $5 a month. However, you don't get to pay $5 a month. You have to pay the $60 up front. It is set to automatically renew. Like for me, mine will renew and I will pay $60 again gladly. July 30th, 2023. If you sign up today on August 1st, 2023, they're going to charge you $60 again. So they don't have to ever worry about me getting rid of my subscription because I absolutely love this thing. So they ain't got to worry about me. They ain't got to worry about me canceling. Let's see. I use your link to upgrade. Thank you. Yes. So it's not, it's, if you do the math, guys, 60 divided by 12 equals $5, but you cannot pay for it $5 a month. I got this deal this time. Do I need to? Nope. It will automatically cancel it. Give it a little minute, go back, and you'll see that your other one was canceled. It's supposed to show that amount, love. It's supposed to show $59.99. It's in the comment section, or just click on the video, go into the description. It's there. Just have to use my link just to get to the website, and it will show up. You got a deal a couple of months ago where you're basically paying $5 per month. If you're currently paying $5 a month, or you have like an annual deal that's $60 or less, then yes, you're great. If you don't and you're paying more than that, jump on this because this is a much better deal. No, so the $60 will remain next year. So you're locked into that price forever. It says it at the top, guys. It says at the top that you're locked into that price forever. What did you say about it will automatically renew in a year. So you don't have to worry, like, so this is valued at $348. Like how it used to be where it was monthly, it's valued at $348. That's how much you would technically pay for the year for this service if you were paying for it monthly. But once you lock this in, you're forever locked into this price. So next year, on whatever day you sign up, if you sign up today, next year on August 1st, it will automatically charge whatever card you have it on. It will automatically charge it the $60 again. So you don't have to worry about it going back to paying $348 or $20 a month or $20 or $30 a month. It will automatically renew at $60. Yes. So I know I have to go on and change it. Let me change that right now. If you go to my link, yeah, it's because they used to have a $1 deal. But if you just go to their website, so click where it says get this deal for $1. Don't buy it. Click on the Creative Fabrica. I just showed that part. Click on the Creative Fabrica logo, and then you will see the deal for $60. But I'm going to change it on my link tree because that was the current promotion. So when you put it on there, that just comes up. So let me just change that on my link tree right now. Where is my admin? I'm about to jump on. I missed it last time. Got it this time. Awesome. If there's an upgrade button, click on the upgrade. It should still, when you go to checkout, it will still say $60. Okay, why can't I? That's not what I'm looking for. I want my admin one. Where is my admin for Linktree? You got it? Okay, perfect. But I'm about to change that link right now. Well, I'm just going to add I'm going to add it right to the top. Add new link. Title. Creative Fabrica. All right, so now my link tree should have it at the top. For me, when I do it, though, it's just going to go straight to Creative Fabrica because I'm already logged in. But yes, so now it's here. If you click that instead, it'll take you right over to the website. And if you're not seeing it, you have to log out and then just click Creative Fabrica. and then this banner will pop up at the top, and just click upgrade now. It'll take you to pay the $60, and then that's from there, you can follow the rest of it. All right. You don't I'm on their website, so I see your link on their site. What do you mean you see my link on their site? It's not my link just basically takes you to the website, and it just has my reference code on the end to where I'll get credit. But everything else is like what's on their website. So you're just looking for this that just says upgrade for $60. All right. So I'm just going to go through, just for anyone that's joining, I'm just going to go back to the site. I'm going to go through some other things that are on here. As far as like designing, a lot of things I design myself. Like I use these as inspirations, but like this is just a JPEG image. Well, we're going to go, actually no, here. So I created this version of this. So if you're able to create things yourself, you may not need to use as many like SVGs or PNGs and stuff like that. So I took these two and then I created my own version of it because these are just images. But I broke all of this down. But like the images from there, let's see, do I have the free file that's on our website? Part of it, hold on, let's go to my website. So if you purchase anything on our website, which it is HS Ink Month, y'all, August 28th, it will be 2 years since we launched the Honestly Speaking line. So like here, this free, my free download, you don't get like, there is a lot more to this, but I have like this blanket that I created. So you have access to like the font. You don't have the actual font. They are just paths and you'll have to mix and match them. But I created the kettlebell. I created the clock, the ruler, the scale. But like these images you can find on Creative Fabrica. I'm going to actually open up the full one. So file, open, recent. Okay, I can't open it from there. So I'm just going to have to go open. So again, when I say you have to buy elements and then I have a lot of files. I create almost every single day. Let's go here. Man, it was taking so long. What is taking so long? What is taking so long? Well, dang. Thank you for, oh, wow. We are up to 6,000 likes over on TikTok. Oh, wow. 6.6 thousand. Thank you guys so very much for tapping the screen. Oh, I just so happened to look up and now we're at 6.7. Like, I love TikTok. TikTok we have making you feel real nice inside. People just tap the screen to show you love. I really wish they had that like on Facebook and Silhouette. I mean, not Silhouette and YouTube, because like y'all 7,000 likes. Oh, wow. Thank y'all so very much. What the heck is going on? Why are you taking so long? Okay, see what I don't have time for is this. I'm going to just do it like this. Hold on. Let me. I'm going to love on one of my students real quick. Hold on. So when it comes to like to creating your own like designs, right? So she found this one as an inspiration piece. You can go and you can purchase that, but this is something that really can be created for free. As far as the background and setting the pictures and writing and doing your own text, like you don't have to pay for this file. The only thing that you may end up having to source is, of course, the fonts, and you either use what's there or use free sites like the font or use Creative Fabrica, and then of course the rainbow here. But you can create your own layouts. Like this is also a part of designing. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. Let me go to my, I gotta find mine because I sent myself a picture. Okay, so see here where I took all of these elements and then I arranged them. You don't have to buy a file that's set up like this. You can do this type of setup yourself. These little cute little watercolor animals and the leaves and things came from Creative Fabrica. All right. So here is the final one of that. And then I did one that was kind of like a panel one. So I gave them two different options for the setup. So that one or that one. Okay. Um, this is another one that I did. So this is the finished blanket. So I did this one. And I put all the color. I chose like I filled in the colors for the fonts based off of like colors from the images. I laid all of this out. This was a basic set of blocks. I added the pacifier on there. I added the butterfly here, added the butterfly on the wreath part. It came, I'm not sure if this one was holding. Let me see. Is this hold? Yeah. So it's holding. I've done a cutout with it too. So it was holding that, but it also comes individual. So I end up putting those on the side. So you don't have to like purchase a file that's like this. You can create it and put it together yourself. Let's see. What's another one I have down here? Something like this. You like learning how to use Silhouette Studio. I created the Mickey Mouse ears. Really, really easy to do if you have Designer Edition or above, because they have the sketch tool function. And there's a way to do it in the free version as well. I taught my students how to do this in my SVG creation course. I taught them how to create sketch looks, even if you have the free version. But like you can create this yourself. This was a trace of the castle. This was the Walter Graph font. And then I traced an outline of California and Florida. I created the dotted lines myself. So you can do designs like this yourself and lay them out in Silhouette Studio, but you don't have to be a person that knows how to draw a castle, how to draw an outline of California or Florida. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I often hear people say, well, who's going to teach me how to design? I'm tired of buying files. You're still going to probably buy elements, but you can arrange them yourself, if that makes sense. Oh, so there's that one. I'm going to close it out. So I did all of that in Silhouette Studio. And I do teach classes on Silhouette Studio. So if you're interested in learning how to design in Silhouette Studio, all you have to do is head over to my website, shop.hsink365.com. Again, shop.hsink365.com. If you're over on TikTok, the link is in the bio. And on my website, you scroll down right up under the collections for Sublimation. You're going to find the Essentials to Silhouette Studio. This is your foundation to learning how to design and utilize all the tools and things in Silhouette Studio. This is your foundation. I go over every single tool, function, and like their intended use. Now, when you're ready to learn how to design, you can look into some of my design related courses that are specific for certain things. Like we worked on designing and give you ideas for memorial concepts. we did the switch up on this one. We had the 7-day challenge for creating SVGs. My students are killing the game. I am so loving it. Like, they are killing the game from this vector 7-day challenge. And then they're watching from the playbacks, and from the playbacks, they are still posting, hey, I finally got a chance to watch it. This is what I did. And they are able to recreate it almost exactly like it was, as if like they were live. So don't worry about it being a playback. It was recorded live. So there are great questions on there that's going to help you if you get stuck. Probably some of the same questions that you would ask yourself. And I'm also told that I kind of teach in a way where I answer all the questions that you have before you even ask them or before you even know you had that question. So definitely check out this one to kind of get into like learning how to design. Okay. Do I have classes for Adobe, Illustrator, and Photoshop? No, I do not. I do have an Essentials to Photoshop where I break it down where you can really understand like the essential tools of Photoshop. I don't really do Illustrator. I know Illustrator, but I'm not like teaching it. It's not as fluid for me as Photoshop and Silhouette Studio. It's a lot of people that know how to use programs, but that does not mean they know how to teach it. They don't know how to teach it. And I know how to use Illustrator, but I use it for me. So teaching it, I'm not as fluid. But Photoshop and Silhouette Studio, I am. But for Photoshop, I don't design in there. Like, I don't like being restricted for how you design it in there. Now, if you want to learn how I do like my thumbnails, you want to learn basic stuff like blending and like all that stuff, that kind of stuff I can do, but I don't create like my memorial designs or shirt designs. I don't create those things. My business cards, I don't create them in Photoshop, so I don't really teach it. Trust me, you can do a lot. If you are new to graphic designing, Silhouette Studio is a great foundation program where it's not so many buttons and so many options. You can really focus on understanding how tools work because they're the same in every program. They just have different names. Even some of the keyboard shortcuts are exactly the same keyboard shortcuts to do certain things. And you can get a better understanding of composition and layout and all those things. And then when you go into another software, you're focusing on learning to design in that one, not learning, okay, well, the brush tool does this, and this is how you crop it or clip it to like, you can really focus on designing. So Silhouette Studio, great foundational program. I recommend it. Like I said, I use all of them and I still will gravitate to Silhouette Studio most times first before I go to anything else. If I know I cannot do it in there, then I'll go to other programs. This site gives me the option to tear apart one or more designs to create something new. So the site does it. The site is not a design site. It just gives you elements. And then you take them into your design programs to basically break them apart. If it is an SVG, it can be broken apart. If it is a PNG or a JPEG, that cannot be broken up. Only vector files can be broken up. How do I get the free files as it comes with purchase, and how quickly is your delivery time when it comes to your paper and ink, please? As mentioned on the site, all orders that are in before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time go out the exact same day. You choose how fast you get it, whether or not you want it priority mail, express mail, you want it UPS ground, UPS second day air. But we process all orders the same day if you get it in before 3 p.m. And on Saturdays, it's before 11 a.m. It will go out the same day. Outside of that, it will, if you order it after 11 a.m. on Saturday, it goes out on Monday. And once you make a purchase on the site, you're going to get an email. That email is going to have a link on it. On that link, you're basically requesting access to a shared drive. And then from that shared drive, someone from the staff will give you permission to that drive, and you'll download the file. And that's it. Aw, thank you. All right, I'm about to get off because I have to prep some things for our giveaways. For HS Ink Month, they will to qualify. You guys know what we do is there is a specific there will be a specific gift card that's on the website, and you purchase that, and that is how you get entered into the giveaway. You can then use that gift card to purchase whatever you want on the site, but you have to purchase that gift card to be entered in the giveaway. Unfortunately, this year we're not giving away a printer because they don't have the 7720s anymore. And yes, we're not giving away a printer this year, but we have some other things this year that we will be giving away, things that will help more so like those who are in business. If you're trying to do this for business, hopefully you already have a printer. So we want to help those who are kind of past like the beginner stage, and give you resources that's going to help you in business. So that's what we're focusing on this year, is not necessarily like the printer part, but helping you with resources for business. So be on the lookout for that. That should go up momentarily as far as that gift card for the giveaway. And the giveaway will take place on August 28th, which is HS Ink Day. All right. No other questions for moi. Hopefully you guys got in on the deal this time. Like I said, Creative Fabrica, if you click the link in the description, it'll take you to the website, and you can get access to like everything that is available on Creative Fabrica's website for $60 a year. That breaks down to $5 per month. It is an automatic renewal unless you cancel it before the year is up. So if you sign up today on August 1st, 2023, they will charge your card or your PayPal, again, the $60, okay? Thanks. I took the deal for Creative Fabrica. I missed it last time. I got a bit sad, but yes, now you're able to take advantage of it. All righty. All right, guys. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit the bell so that you are notified whenever I go live, which unfortunately it won't be often anymore. There are some changes coming. If you want access, because I'm going to be doing basically like a show and tell where you guys will be able to see me design kind of like my work day, you'll have access to some behind the scenes stuff, but it's going to be an exclusive membership. I will only be live probably, I'll still go live, but not like the long extended Q&As and things like that. I still use live as advertising for my business and promotion for my business. So I still always be live somewhat, but not as often as you guys are used to seeing me. TikTok, y'all still probably see me a little bit more because I'm still trying to build up my algorithm and build up my presence on TikTok. So you guys will see me a little bit more, but I am limiting that. I've given you guys 7, almost 8 years of free content. You guys will still have access to all of that, but I'm not going to be on as much. So make sure you have notifications turned on so that when I do go live, because it's not going to be an everyday thing like it was before, you will catch that. And hopefully I will see most of you guys in our exclusive membership that will be released later today or early tomorrow. All right. Until next time, have a great one. Peace.